So I'll go ahead and start because we don't have that much to go through. There's a lot of things under this week, but that's because a lot of things are due this week. So let me share my screen. Oh, why isn't it letting me? Okay, I got a new computer. So I just have to give it some permissions. There we go. There, that should do it. Okay, so this is an A week, just a reminder. So that means that we've got formatives this week. I need to do formatives through the 24th. That's 2 weeks from today. So we will have formatives Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week, Monday, Wednesday next week, and Monday, the 24th. That way I can still submit attendance. We won't be having class and we're not going to have any more assignments or anything like that, but they want us to keep attendance. And that's good anyway, because I want to finish up my series on the different things that you guys asked me to go over and talk about with you. There's a few more things I have planned for that. Plus, I wanted to give you an opportunity to look at some of your classmates' work from this semester. The projects are finished or should be finishing on, good morning, Kaylee. The project should be finished by Wednesday. So starting Friday, I'm going to put into the formative to have your classmates take a look at your website and give some feedback to me about it and like what they learned. And so that, I mean, you've been learning that stuff all semester, whatever your topics are, but for other people, it might be a new experience. So I wanted to make sure that everybody had a chance to see everybody else's work. So we'll be rotating the next couple of formatives, and then we'll finish our last formative will be on Monday, the 24th. So let me go through the other things that are here on this list. The senior wall, just a reminder that if you're working on a block, I do have a whole thing here. It's got the little palette next to it here where you can see about the sizes. I say use, you know, like some poster board or something like that. If you're going to do that, the dimensions are there. And then starting next Monday, May 17th, through the 27th, that says and the 27th, but I meant to put through. So any of those days, next Monday is when they're going to be giving you your clearance forms. So when you're here on campus and you are turning in equipment that you might have or textbooks or, you know, getting your clearance signatures or whatever you have to do for that, that's when you can stop by anytime between May 17th and the 27th. Obviously school days, I'm not going to be here on Saturdays and Sundays. But you can stop by and pick your spot and put up your block. If you did it to this size, 8 inches by 15.5 inches, then it will fit just fine onto a block, and you can have your spot there. Oh, hey, that reminds me, I'm going to show you, let's go on a field trip. I finished the wall outside my classroom for, remember that question I asked you about how do you want to be remembered? There it is. Like, there it is. Everybody's up there. I'll go a little closer and you can see. Let's see. I did them sort of alphabetically. Y'all see that? Everybody's here. So when you come to drop off your block, you can also have a look at that. I put a little heading on there. It says, how do you want to be remembered? People have been stopping to read them and coming in and commenting to me about how much they really like looking at them. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Hopefully you like it. I don't see anything in the comments, but maybe you'll get a chance to look at it a little more closely when you come in. But that's ready to go. Okay. What else is on the list here? Instructions. Teacher appreciation cards. This last week was National Teacher Appreciation Week. This week WISD celebrates it because we don't have STAR testing this week. So if you didn't get a chance to do any cards that you wanted to do last week, it's still open. The link, the teacher cards is right here. So you can go here and go to this website and it will take you right to the card generator if you still wanted to do that. I was counting up this morning and there were over 300 cards that people sent last week campus-wide because I shared it with the English department. So there might be even more this week, I guess. That one's going to be open. The card generator will be open until Friday. Today is our last Zoom class meeting. We do not need to meet next week because the project's due this Wednesday, so we don't have anything else to meet about. Individually, if you have questions, you can email me, if I can find something out for you or whatever. But like I said, I do need to continue formative through Monday, the 24th. So after that, I'm just going to mark you present because seniors usually have that Tuesday off. I think Wednesday, they're going to have a meeting with you about graduation. And then Friday is, what's up? What is it?
Blue or yellow?
Yellow.
Who you talking to?
I'm talking to my second period. Yeah, what's in there? Oh, okay. Cool. I got some glasses and a stamper.
Oh, look.
Did you get a stamper? I got some Super Pebbles, popping candy. Oh, it's like a superhero theme. That's cute. Yeah. Sorry, Mr. Ramos came in to bring me in. Also, your final exam grade, I wanted to talk to you about that a little bit too. Obviously, we're not taking a final exam for this class. I'll just be taking your average from the semester and putting that in as your final exam grade. I think you probably already knew that, but I do need to put in an exam grade. So it will just be your average. Okay. So the main order of business for today then is just making sure that everybody is set to go on Wednesday to turn in their project. I want to talk about how to do that and what I'm expecting in terms of turning it in. Every group has a website, so you're not really turning in anything on the Google assignment, but there is a Google assignment. So here's what I want you to do. Where's the assignment? Oh, here it is. Final group website project right here. So when you open that, it explains what I want you to do. It says submit an explanation of where I can see your work. So if I go to your group's website, how do I navigate to find what you did? Like list for me the different contributions that you made to the website. The infographic on this page is mine, and so on. Some groups have put everybody's name like right on their work on the website, but I don't want to have to shuffle through a bunch of pages to try to look for your work. I could miss something or whatever. So this is a spot where you can just submit either screenshot or just a list for me of what I need to see on your group's website. Last week, I asked if anybody, I think it was Monday, I asked on Formative if there was anybody who was having trouble with getting their project done or getting it up on the website. I think some groups, everybody has access to the website, so the different group members can put their own things on there. In other groups, there's a webmaster. So between now and Wednesday, if you're having trouble with your webmaster, I want you to email them and copy me on the email. That way, we don't end up with situations. Right now I'm in the middle of grading research papers for my dual classes. I teach 3 dual classes. Their research papers came in last week. Their final exam starts today that they have to do online. So I have to grade all those, and those grades are due next Monday. So I kind of want to be able to balance getting all that stuff done for STC and making sure that everybody's projects for this class are done and I can pay attention to them and grade them and really look through all the work that you've done. So I'm trying to balance that. So if there's an issue, I'd rather not find out about it on Thursday. You know what I mean? It's been plenty of time where we've been working through these in stages. And so I'm hoping that it's not too much here at the end for you. And also, you know, I hope that you're excited about what you found out and how it's turning out on your website. So I want to just make sure that I can see everything that you did for your project. And if there's an issue, you need to get a hold of me ASAP. All right, so some final checks. Here are things to look at before you turn in your project and submit to me your list of what to look for on the website. Number 1, double check that everything has a source. There should be a list of sources, either you know, on the document, if you did like an infographic or something like that, or a PowerPoint, your sources should be in that document that whoever goes to the website would be able to see, or they should be like at the bottom of the web page. They should be somewhere where it's easy for me to see where you got your information. So everything should have a source. Even if you did interviews, some people interviewed college students and, you know, for different reasons. If you did that, that's good. You could still put like an MLA citation for an interview. If you need help knowing how to do that, it's pretty easy. You just put the person's name, last name, comma, first name, personal interview, and the date. That's it. But if you get stuck with that, just email me and I will tell you how to format that. But everything should have a source. I already talked about the second bullet here. Your submission should indicate exactly where I can see your work. That, you know, make a list of all the things that you did. I'm going to compare it to that chart that we did originally, what you were supposed to work on. So if there's been a change, you should let me know. Okay, here's a big one: grammar, spelling, and punctuation. If there's multiple issues in your part of the project for spelling, punctuation, capitalization, stuff like that, then not only am I going to have to take off points, but I'll probably have to pull it from the website. I can't put it out there as a finished product of our class and our campus if it's riddled with mistakes. So if I have to yank it for that reason, then I mean, I'll still grade it and everything, but it's going to get marked down because in this semester, we should have been able to get that cleared up with Grammarly or with me or whatever. So double check it if you haven't already before you put it up as final on the website and publish. You're going to have to make sure that you hit that publish button. Oh, I should put that on there, right? Oh no, what's happening? Oh, oh. My new computer, I didn't put the do not disturb on it yet. Make sure that the web, sorry, is published. In other words, if it was published and you haven't published it since people put things on it, then I might not be able to see it. So make sure that it's published in its final form. Also make sure that the formatting looks right. Even if you have a webmaster and they put it on the right part of the website, make sure that you go and look at it and make sure that it's the way that you want it. Most groups, I think the group members have access to the website. So you can just go and move stuff around until it looks right to you or change your backgrounds or whatever you want to do. But if you don't have access to your website and you're relying on a webmaster, then you know, if something's off, if it's not centered, if it needs to be worked around, maybe just ask them for permission and then you can fix it the way you want or ask them to fix it. But I'm pretty sure most groups already have, like access to it. So that's just like a little reminder as things are coming in on the final level. Also, we have scholarship evidence that's due on Wednesday. I just wanted you to keep doing scholarships. You should keep doing them all summer. You could make enough money so that you don't have to get that job you thought you had to get this year, That'd be good. All right, what else am I not mentioning here? Is there thinking anything that I'm not mentioning by accident? I'm gonna check up. Friday is the senior parade. Tomorrow is the scholarship assembly. I'm going to look into how you're supposed to access that. It was originally scheduled for the PAC, but they moved it to virtual. If I find anything out, I'll send a message. If not, email me and maybe they're going to send it out tomorrow. Have they said anything about how many people were allowed to invite to graduation? No. I haven't heard about that. I know that they told the faculty that it's not required that we go to graduation. So maybe they're trying to limit the number of people in the stadium so that they can have a larger number of guests, is my guess there. Obviously I'm going, but no, they haven't said anything. Somebody told me, and I don't know if this is what's going to happen or not because I haven't heard anything from the principal about it, but somebody told me that they were going to resituate the dais, which is the the table, but the stage where the dignitaries sit at graduation, and then the part where you walk across to get your diploma, that's called a dais, D-A-I-S. And they said they were going to put that in, somebody told me they were going to put it in the end zone, facing in, and then that would leave enough room on the field, for long rows and separation for the students. And I don't know if faculty members are going to sit on the field or not. But then also both stands could be available for guests, which would be good because usually the home side is the only one that they open up for that, and that is filled at graduation. But that's not social distancing. So they haven't said how many people. I can try to ask, but nowadays, if you ask too many questions, people get kind of mad, but I'll ask. Here's the thing. I remember when I was getting my master's degree, my graduation at UTRGV. Well, it was Pan Am at the time because I'm that old. But I remember my parents wanted to come from Detroit, and my sister wanted to come, and she wanted to bring my nephew. And like, I was just gonna go and do the ceremony and like take some pictures, and that was it. But they wanted to come. So I was trying to call the school in like, May, you apply for graduation a semester early. So I was trying to call like in May and find out when the commencement ceremony was even going to happen. And they're like, oh, in summer? We haven't even thought, like, oh, I don't know. Like, they couldn't give me an answer. I'm like, well, when do my parents get their plane tickets for? Like, they have to get here. And so it was really annoying to me because they were on a different timetable as a organization than I was as a participant in the ceremony. And I know how frustrating that could be because my mom is a super planner, and my mom's like, well, when is the graduation? And I'm like, Mom, they haven't said. And so I kept checking every day on the website, and I would call like every couple of days to the graduate office and be like, when is the graduation? So I get that you want to know that information, and it just might be that they're on a different timeline and they haven't figured it out. But maybe what I can do is bring, the student timeline to their mind. And maybe they are waiting for some reason to release that information. I don't know. Because you're going to want to invite people. I know that they're going to stream it on the internet. So people that are far away would be able to get it. What other questions do you have? So tomorrow is that scholarship assembly. I will ask how you're supposed to get a link or anything like that. And then Friday, you're supposed to decorate your cars and drive around. It's going to be a big deal on Friday, from what I understand. We had to come up with a theme for the English department, and there's like all the departments and like the coaches and everybody has different sections around the outside of the perimeter of the school, where as you drive by, the different departments are there to greet you, and everybody has a different theme, and we're supposed to dress up. It's like a big deal to greet you and send you off. So hopefully people participate in that. It was a big event last year. I think last year was kind of like, the only thing that we were able to eke out in person. But anyway, that's Friday. So this is senior week. So there's different things. Yeah, parents can attend. I mean, in the car, you mean, right? Oh no. Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're not gonna walk behind the car. So it's the whole point is that it's socially distanced. Usually what happens is we have a parade here on campus where you can walk around on the last day that you're here. They have a meeting in the gym and the principal goes over logistics and they give out the final cords and all that sort of thing. And for graduation, and then they play whatever the senior song is and everybody walks around and it's like your last time on campus as a student. And they're not doing that. They're going to do the parade instead on Fridays. So. Yeah, your parents can be in the car with you. I don't know how it would work if your parents expect to get out and stand by the side of the, campus road. They could, I guess. But I would think they'd be with you in the car. So yeah, parents are welcome. What else? What else is coming up? STC graduation is Saturday, right? Virtual. Oh, the panoramic picture is Thursday. Panoramic picture, Thursday. Did they send you an email on that? They changed the date from Friday because of AP testing. If you haven't seen it, you might go looking in your email for that. So Tuesday's scholarship, Zoom. Thursday is panoramic picture. That's at the stadium. As far as I know, right? I think that's right. Where are the Quincas? They know all that stuff. Friday is the parade. Wednesday is your project due. I forgot to add that. How could I skip that? There's something for every day this week. Big Jim. Really? Well, we usually do it in the gym, but I was thinking that they changed it to the stadium because they're going to have you sit close together. And if you're outdoors, it's better. I'll look into that location. Let me check your email and see right now if there's an email about the panoramic picture, what it says. Do they have it? The main gym. Oh, okay. 9 a.m. Okay. I'll double check because the original poster thing said the stadium. Sometimes it's hard this year because sometimes it's like, well, we always do it in the gym. And so it's sort of like human nature to just put down the thing that always happens. Oh, it was up at the stadium until this morning. Oh, all right. I imagine they'll send another email then. Just stay on your email, just turn on alerts or something, make it make it buzz on your phone, and next couple of weeks they'll be sending you stuff. They might be changing their mind about stuff. Who knows? CDC regulations. All right. Well, I don't have anything more for you. I do hope that even if you don't make a block, I'm putting together little gift bags for all of you seniors. There are a couple things that I made in there. There's a poem that I want you to have, a few little treats, but like little keepsake thing that I wanted to give you. So over those 2 weeks, if you're on campus, even if you're not going to put up a block, please come by so that I can give that to you and you can take it with you and I can see you in person for one time this year, at least. So keep that in mind over the next 2 weeks. We're not going to be meeting on Zoom again. So if there's something that comes up, feel free to send me a message. You know what else I wanted to tell you is if you want to, after you turn in your project, you can be my friend on my personal social media if you want to. My whole personal social media, all of them, well, except TikTok, all of them are at Wendy Jones Ramos. So if you like, I know that you may be on like my school Instagram, but I have personal Instagram. And if you want to be friends and keep in touch that way, like if that's convenient for you, then you can send me a friend request. I'm not going to friend request you because that's kind of weird, you know, and I don't know, clingy or something. So if you want to connect, I'm glad to do it because I like to see how people are, you know, going through life. A lot of my students are pregnant right now, like from previous years, and getting married, and I like to see all that stuff. I like to participate in your life. So if you want to, then you can just send me a friend request. I have Instagram, I have Snapchat, I have Facebook, I have Twitter, but they're all on private because I'm a teacher and there's nothing inappropriate on them. It's just that when you're my student, there's just, you don't need to see, you know, my weekend plans. No. So I guess that's it then. This is our last Zoom. I will see you when you come to campus. Hopefully you'll drop by and visit with me for a little bit. If not, then I will see you at graduation. So I think it was a good year. I know that it was difficult and we made it to the end. I'm really looking forward to the projects and seeing what you guys do in your future. So I'm going to sign off for today. If something comes up, send me a message, and you can email me, or you can send me a message on Google Voice. If you don't want to communicate in Google Voice anymore, you can just send me a message, and I'll send you my phone number where we can text for the future in case you have questions, or I can help you in any way, or you just want to keep in touch. I'll send you my personal phone number if you're interested in that. All right. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm not going to prolong it because I'll probably start crying, but next couple of weeks, enjoy them, enjoy graduation, and hopefully I'll see you somewhere in there. So bye for today. See y'all later.
Bye, Miss.
Bye.
Bye, Miss.
Bye. Have a good day.